Hello, my name's Monica Flannery, and I'm a transformational coach. Welcome to my new channel. So, if you can see the shared screen, I'm learning how to use this technology. I've fully let go of everything that is no longer in alignment with my highest and greatest good. This release manifests into my life with ease and grace. So, if this affirmation resonates with you, I invite you to join my channel, click like, click subscribe, and tune in. Now, this channel I've been giving a lot of thought to. What am I going to create on my Serenity RN channel? And I've done immense research. And what I like to do as a transformational coach, I have a background as a nurse, and I transferred over into holistic medicine, energy, spiritual, nutrition, and it's very integrative. So I follow the functional medicine model pretty much and adding my own flair. I feel there's many facets to our wellness, and we really need to start looking at ourselves as a whole complex system. And how do we learn to get to the core of our challenges? And I've had quite a number of health challenges myself, which put me on this holistic journey. So, back to the intention of this channel. I've researched into the power of intention. I've used Lynn McTaggart as a model following her clinical research. And it's very fascinating to see her and Greg Braden bringing in and aligning the spiritual aspects of prayer, but it's a different type of prayer than what we've been programmed to use, and also the science behind intention and our thoughts, and how our thoughts create things to show up in our reality. So this is what I like to focus on. I want to create a channel based on intention, affirmation, and how we can use these as tools in our lives. YouTube channels are wonderful. I've learned so much, and there's so much coming to light now that many people, some do not want to look into what's coming up, and others want more truth coming into the awareness, because if we don't see the problems, how will we ever come to a solution? You must be willing to open up and see that everyone has an element of truth. Many truthers on YouTube, their channels are being shut down for bringing us the real hard facts. So the question comes back to, what can I do? When we hear of all these things, revolutions and changes going on, I keep hearing a need. What is it that I can do to create this positive change? You know, we want something positive, something that we can do. We want to feel empowered. So our past religions have taught us to be fear-based and always reacting to the higher up. Everyone else has the power. We've got the priests, we've got the doctors, we've got government. And now we're moving into where science and spirituality are coming together and showing that our power lies within ourselves. we have the power to create in our lives when we decide to release our thoughts and giving it away, our power, to others. So we're going to begin with the power of affirmation and what exactly is affirmation and how can I use this as a tool in my life to create change for good. So here's an example of an affirmation. I affirm my good and attract even greater good. An affirmation is a statement of truth. It's a core truth within our being. It may not reflect our current experience in the outer world that keeps showing up for us. It starts here in our mind as a seed for change. We have to be open to change and new ideas. This is where we're all being tested right now. So even though it's not reflected out into our outer experience, it already exists in the inner realm of divine ideas, which starts right here in our thoughts and our belief systems, what we believe to be true. We use affirmations to manifest divine ideas into the physical world. The empowering words connect us to the energy, imagination, and power to bring forth our desires. We speak affirming words. We anchor them into our body, our mind, and our spirit. We trust them to do their perfect work, guiding and equipping us to take the right action. I've had many health challenges in the past, and I followed the conventional medical route, which is fine, but there was a lot of side effects from the different treatments, surgeries, and medications, that all the conventional things that our current medical model offers us, which is fine and good, but we also need the holistic end. Holistic brings into the awareness that we are a whole system, and you can't treat just one little part and forget how it connects to everything else. We are a whole complex system, and this is where we really need to move with our medical model for healing. And there is a place for both. Everything in our society right now is fighting. It's left, right, whatever they are, I don't even know. I don't give credence to the separation. The holistic model, the conventional model. No, all these need to be integrated to bring our highest healing possible. We need all versions of truth, which we all hold. So, if this aligns and resonates with you, click like and subscribe, and I'll be doing more on this and how we can step into our own empowerment process. An affirmation is our inner voice giving birth to the highest truth. And I'll give you some examples that you can begin and start with. I am in tune with divine love and wisdom that guides all my decisions. So when you speak an affirmation of truth, it may not be what you see right now, but it's something that you want to create in your mindset, in their bodies, and then we have to release it, knowing that this is what we're creating right now. But you have to anchor it as if it's already happened. That's part of the energy work. This is a wonderful one that we can all focus on together. So you can pause, write this down, and we can work on this intention as a beginning process. We close our eyes, take a deep breath, Always moving away from our busy mind because it puts us into a box. Analyzing, always analyzing. Drop out of your box, down into your heart. Your heart anchors to all possibilities. All countries are now in harmony with an abundance of health, prosperity, and peace. And we can all create this intention together. It begins with me by creating this channel connection, and it begins with you. So if we see that, we create it in ourselves. For me, I had chronic pain, chronic fatigue, fibromyalgia, and it began with a thought process. My mantra, which I hold on to dearly, is I envision, not just envision, I anchor peace and ease in every cell of my body. Right here, right now. I repeated this over and over again with anything that challenged my body. It was a mental discipline. It's what I wanted to change within my body. And I was determined that goddess, fierce commitment. That's the change I wanted to create in my body. Flow, ease. It even goes into my clothes. My clothes are flowy. And any way I can manifest that into my life. And it is amazing how much progress and transformation that has occurred. So I invite you to join me in this process. And you'll find that I am very geeky. You know, I appear to be very positive and gullible, but that is anything but the truth. Somebody gives me something to think about, I have to research and test it for myself. So as I begin these videos on how to use the affirmative process to create changes in your mindset and into your body, because we know that anything that we suppress actually can be embedded into our body. So let's create positive changes, affirmations to heal in every way that we can. And try it for yourself and see if it works. There is one holy presence in my life, and I have faith that all is well. I am vibrantly alive with a clear path and the courage to follow it. So you can take any of these affirmations. And for me in the beginning, it's very hard to release our control. We want to control everything. We know how we're going to make this manifest. Well, not always the case. So if you have things that are blocking you, it may be a lesson on how to release or control. So create your affirmation. For me, I had to light a candle and put it underneath the candle and release it to whatever power is out there that is greater than myself. Here it is. This is what I want to manifest. And just look for the little hints that begin to show up. People will point you in different directions, but we have to be willing to look and try new things. So thank you for coming to this channel, and I invite you to step forward into your empowerment process and create intentions, and we can do this together. Namaste. And I see peace and ease flowing through every cell in your body, right here, right now. And so it is.